Hope everyone is doing great. Let me start with the questions. And first of all, yeah, if you have not seen, so several people DM'd me. It's like they have seen this announcement about the giveaway with the StepN. So if you don't know what the StepN is, it's a move to earn application where if you get their NFT, you can actually download the application on mobile, on iOS, on Android, and then whenever you move, like if you walk or run or jog, you can actually basically earn their cryptocurrency. So we're actually we have known their team for a while, and we decided to create a giveaway with them, and they're doing really great. I believe they are one of the best teams out there as well. So we just came up with this idea to give away the StepN special one-of-one NFT cat with some kind of other prizes as well. So make sure you check out this giveaway, the contest, and good luck with that. Other than that, let's actually just begin with the questions. What is expected date for release of Play to Earn? I believe. Let me just. So I believe it will be something like first in 2 weeks, like something like that. So maybe it's like the next Friday or the Monday. When Valorant. So actually, for people who don't know, I've been playing Valorant actively. So yeah, maybe when Play to Earn is out, we're gonna play the Valorant. Also, I'm not sure, but if you guys have been in our Discord since the summer 2021, we had a bet that whenever we reach 100,000 Discord members, me and Dizzy gonna play one-on-one on the Valorant, and we're gonna do a donation of $10,000 as well. So yeah, we're pretty much halfway through. So let's see if we reach 100,000 Discord members. We're gonna be going for that. When exactly will more mini games be added to the previous ones, and when to test? So basically, the Play to Earn will be in the test mode, so it will be beta testing phase 2, and yes, it will be in the same time as the Play to Earn starts. So there is just another game coming with the Harvester game. We're gonna be teasing the some kind of visuals, I believe, maybe over this weekend as well. Also, we got some other stuff to tease as well. So yeah, it will be just the one mini game, but there are some more in the works as well. What types of LP will be set up for gold? I believe it will be gold. Gold USDC or gold DFL. So maybe both. So at least it's gonna be one of them. Or maybe the third option is gold Solana, and we're gonna be just deciding which one makes most sense. But yeah, we'll see. Because because we have in game these the aggregator of the swaps, and it finds the best roads as well using Jupiter. The thing is that you can actually swap from gold to Bitcoin as well, or gold from gold to the USDC, no matter which pair we choose, basically. And yeah, I believe we are not, there's not exact amount how much the initial liquidity pool will be, but it will be several 100,000 of liquidity pool indeed. Any plans for a tower defense minigame? So yes, actually we had tested some stuff for that as well, and yes, we have some plans for that. Any more details as the mechanics of the Harvester game? So I'm gonna explain how this Harvester game works. So you have your Harvester, right? And you get spawned basically in a new level where you have different kind of fields with different fruits, and cars come in and they tell you their orders. So they tell you, I need 5 apples, 10 potatoes, and 2 blueberries, and you should go and collect those stuff and bring it to the car. So collecting those takes some time. Also, it takes the fuel. Also, you should bring that to the car. And there are several cars coming in parallel. Like they have their own orders. They have their own tasks for you to do. Also, you should maximize so you have time also. Like you have 5 minutes, and while you're playing, you should basically find the best road through these fruits and vegetables. Deliver those to the cars. Also, not to run out of the fuel, because you will need to recharge yourself with the fuel whilst you're running out of that, and also when you are halfway, basically when your is half empty fuel, then you're running slower. So basically it will be like when to peak, what to peak. Also like the games, there will be in the future, there will be some speed ups and everything. Also your NFT attribute, the wheels, will be determining the speed of your car as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that minigame plays out. When is the gold token released? That will be the same time as Play to Earn. Boat racing, I'm not sure. So we don't have that in pipeline yet, but we have some racing in the pipeline. So there are two things, to be honest with you. The one is the animal racing, and another one is the car racing. So yeah, one of them will be out as well. But maybe in the future when we decide to come up with something else, there will be those stuff as well. We talked about the bots, and you mentioned there are like 2 steps to make it difficult for them changing. But yes, the energy systems. Indeed, due to a renting system, bots can rent all the illicit NFTs and play forever. So the energy system doesn't really limit bots. No, actually, whenever you rent your NFTs, it still has an energy, right? So it's not like whenever you rent an NFT, it just can be played all the time. So bots can rent the NFTs, but like it will be the same as they had those NFTs. They run out of the energy. So whenever they run out of energy, they will have to wait. Plus, they have to repair those. They have to basically spend some money on it as well. So it's not like renting is using your rented NFT is the same as you have been using your own. So you just still needs some energy. Oh, Shylord has 5 questions. Let's just see that. How the NFT launch impacted daily active users. So yeah, seed sale impacted that a lot. So it actually doubled our daily active users. Like from 2,000, it just went to like 4.5, 5,000. And when these Generation 0 NFTs came out, there was not a huge effect on that because mainly the seed NFT holders were the ones who went for the Generation 0 NFTs as well. And the thing is that still we hit like one day we hit 6.5 as well, 6.6. And mainly we're just stable at 4 something, right? So as there is nothing much to do with Play to Earn yet, that's why we didn't. I believe that explains why it didn't actually went super high. But I believe it will be going really smoothly with Play to Earn and with marketplace coming, with multi-chain coming and everything. Can you please remind me on DFL marketplace will be before? So the thing is, we're also waiting for the audit about that. So as you remember, for the staking, like these audits are like taking forever to happen, right? So we mainly, so to be honest, like not to brag or anything, but we build really fast. Whenever we have an idea, we just deliver that super fast. But then like as a staking and watering, for example, we had to wait for the audit because like we can go without the audit as well, but like audit kind of brings another layer of security that like someone else and people just took their time to look at that code and they also think that's legit. So we just kind of have to go for that. So hopefully we actually wanted to have that before the Play to Earn launch, but yeah, we have to see how that goes. I would stop, but yeah, like front end, back end, blockchain, everything is ready for that. I would stop using the term P2 instead and use Play to Earn. What do you think of this? Yes, actually, if you have seen, like we're mainly using Play and Earn as well, because like Play to Earn is somewhat negative, right? Because like people just play to earn, but like Play and Earn is this thing, and I believe as more features, as more mini games, also like we should stop calling those mini games. So we're coming with kind of gameplay that we will not just be the mini game, but actually it will be the game, right? So with all those new features coming, I believe people will play and on top of that earn and learn as well. Have you seen this borrow land from Yao Vegochi? If so, please tell me. It will be similar. Oh, actually, I forgot. My bad. To be honest, I'm gonna admit I have not seen that. Please remind me in DMs. I believe you did last time as well, but yeah, please do one more time, and I'm gonna be making sure that I'm gonna look at that for sure. Did you know that DFL means down for life, which means always trust you? I didn't know that, but down for life for that. And Shylord told us that I know it's the April's 1st, but like please no jokes. Unfortunately, we have already done this joke, so I believe it cannot be reverted anymore. When are the leaderboard rewards going to be given out? Whenever the play to earn starts, that time. Are rewards going to be similar for top? No, it's like I believe like top 10 will have like biggest reward. Then it will be like top 50, top 100, 150, and something like that. So it will be not only, so it will be decreasing depending on the leaderboard position, plus on your achievements. Are private beta testers rewards also going to be given out? Yes, it will be the same time. Those are not the equals. Like we're gonna be selecting the people on the different terms, because like in private beta, the XP and the achievements and everything was so low. Like people, if you wanted to get in top 100, you could just basically play for 2 days max, and you'll be already in the top 100. So it's not really kind of fair to compare those to the currently active players. So we're gonna be incentivizing those as well, but like in kind of somewhat different terms. So I do believe, and I'm gonna say that openly, the airdrop hunters will be really sad, because like we're not gonna be incentivizing the airdrop holders. This incentivization mechanism is not to pay out our users. It's basically just a goodwill of ours that we want to actually appreciate those who were really helping us. So it's not like we are just paying this as you tested and we have to pay you, right? It's basically the goodwill of ours, and it's like our decision to incentivize you. So if you are expecting like 100 Solana worth of something to gather, like no, that's not how it's gonna work. It's gonna be just appreciation gift with some DFL and Generation 0 NFT. Trophy from beta and achievements we keep after release P2E. So we're gonna be also, so the reason actually we have to reset the achievements as well is that if we don't reset the achievements for you, then you will not be able to actually go and complete those again, right? And if you are not able to do that, like you won't be able to gain XP afterwards, right? So basically you lose some XP, potential XP, while others, if you are a new player, you can go and do those achievements. So it's gonna be bad for you. But we are gonna try to kind of create something that's gonna be showcasing on your profile that you had this much trophies, and you were a beta tester, and you had this done. Will there be a difference between ducks, egg, and chicken's egg? So for now, there is no difference. So everything will be giving the gold. So like whenever you claim the eggs from the chicken, for example, it will be automatically transferred to the gold. So there are no egg or milk currencies, right? So the reason why we went for that is that it's kind of, then we kind of had to kind of come up with the specific use cases for everything, like for the milk, for the egg, and kind of coming out with the specific use cases for every single token there is kind of tricky, and it will be not really sustainable. So we just decided that everything will be like giving mainly gold, and like the blueprints and DFL as well somewhat, but mainly it will be the gold. So there will be no difference because of that. Would be awesome to see more unique Generation 0 NFTs for other Solana meme coins. So actually we have reached out as well, and so like I believe Samoyed basically were the only ones who were interested, to be honest. I'm not sure what's the matter with them. Like as you see, like the Radium was interested, Stepan, there are several more as well. But yeah, we're not gonna go and beg some projects to gift them, right? Like if they want to come us, they can come. But like we're not gonna go to the Floof or something like that and just tell them please do a giveaway, right? Like we have never asked anyone for a giveaway. We have never begged anyone for anything, so we're not gonna be doing that. So if they want, they can come and ask us. But yeah, I appreciate this question. Can one share energy between NFTs and of the same kind? I have a rare fishing rod and other common ones. Obviously, I would benefit more using the rare fishing rod. So yeah, the answer about is no. I know that's how it's used in Stepan, but difference in default is that we didn't want to. Then what would happen is like people would just grab a lot of common NFTs and have one legendary NFT, and they just would just maximize, and it will be just not really great for the newcomers and everything. So if you want to have a more energy, then you should upgrade your NFT, or if you want to have like more rare specific kind of class that kind of determines the NFT rarity and energy, then you should basically buy another NFT, split that, and combine those NFTs to have like the really one good legendary NFT. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work. What is benefit of LP staking when it comes out in DeFi land versus single-sided staking? So the single-sided staking is better for a first-time user because it actually there is no impermanent loss, so you are always getting more DFL than you had. So that's basically better. But if you go for DFL USDC or other pairs, the problem is that you have an impermanent loss probability. So if the price goes up or price goes down, then you are earning less than if you would have earned if you had just purely DFL or if you just had the purely USDC. So to learn more about the impermanent loss, just feel free to just Google impermanent loss, and you're going to see the Binance Academy article. I believe that's going to really well explained. But also we're going to be making sure that we're going to explain really well all this DeFi stuff in our education mode as well. But so if you're not really a kind of big DeFi user, I would really recommend to go for single-sided staking, so DFL staking, because it's way more safe, and it actually you don't really have to worry much and calculate much about these impermanent loss and stuff. When P2E starts, do we keep our level but XP every season like a battle pass? So the level will be basically getting reset fine for the last time. This because we have the play to earn starting and the energy system coming, but afterwards I believe level will be staying, but XP will be resting. So basically you're gonna have two different levels. The one gonna be like the overall level, and another one gonna be like this current season level, like XP for the leaderboard, right? So that's how it's gonna work. What are you guys doing to protect us from hackers? It depends what kind of hackers are you referring to. So on our website, basically, there is no way, like in the play.defi and that app, there is no way that if you connect the wallet to the real website, there is no way that anyone can potentially hack you, because like we don't store anything from you. Like we're running on top of already existing protocols. So if someone hacks the wallet, potentially, like there is nothing they can steal from you, right? But yeah, for the liquidity pools or the like stuff like that, other like on the Radium or the Serum, if they, for example, hack Serum, then we are also exposed to that. But if they hack the land, there is nothing they can steal from you. Could we have a test trial mode for all the play to earn mini games? As all the games are getting new mechanics, there's a unique learning curve for each minigame. So there is nothing, like, it's not like changing totally. It's basically just some tunes. Like, it's not like it's a totally new game with different mechanics. It's somewhat different. So this play to earn start in 2 weeks. That's actually the test mode, right? It's testing. It's not like the full launch of the game. You're actually the Generation 0 holders and owners are the actually beta testers, right? So I believe that's how it works. Is there an approximation of the average earned gold per action? Also, what is the conversion of the gold to DFL? So we're gonna be giving those exact numbers, I believe, before several days the public before the play to earn starts, because we are still deciding the starting supply of the gold and like where should we go with that. So yeah, we're gonna see. And conversion will be depending there, like depends on the price. So it depends, like maybe we're not gonna set the gold DFL pool. We might go with just gold Solana or gold USDC, and it will be just compared in proportion to the USD value. Any chance of partnering with Solend? There is a chance indeed, but like there is no, for now, to be honest, like there is nothing going right now. Could you give us some ideas of the price range on the land sale coming up? that's super kind of not really the thing that I can actually just give the alpha on it, because like I don't have any idea about that yet, and I believe that's not gonna be coming before June, or like that will be the end of June, I believe. Our example screenshots available for upcoming mini games. There's just one more upcoming, and I'm gonna be sharing that in several days. If there will be out crafting at some point, will there be a level limit to craft an item? So let's say level 10, 20 minimum to start. Yeah, so there will be. So for specific, so I believe for the common NFTs there won't be anything, but for, let's say, for uncommon, starting from uncommon, you will have some level kind of requirements. So you might be just you will have to play at some point before you get like level 10. You won't be able to craft some stuff, for example. Yes, and also there will be some more discounts for the higher levels. So let's say if you are level 50, for example, then you will be having this discount that you will be earning. You will be needing less materials than others do. When is the harvester snapshot? You mean the radium harvester? So radium harvester, I believe. It just actually, the Radium team is selecting the winner actually. So whenever they tell us this guy won, we're just gonna be transferring that way. So it's actually not us who is doing the snapshot for that. To celebrate our, so yeah, do we also know what the ranks get what? That we gonna only announce that whenever we already do the drop. So not before that. When Lambo airdrop, so the Lambos are just the skin basically. It's just not the NFT. So the Lambos, you already have a Lambo in your village, I guess. Can I start from zero, earn gold for NFT, etc.? Yes, sure. So basically, you can start from zero, and you can just earn the gold. So you just the way for that is like for the free-to-players. Let's say you don't really have an NFT, you cannot, let's say, even afford the NFT renting. You can still play the game, get in the leaderboard for the free-to-players, free players, and then top 10 free leaderboard leaders gonna be getting Generation Zero. Like they will be getting the NFTs for free after the end of each season. So whenever you are in the top leaderboard player, even let's say you don't have any money at all, you can from the next season start already to earn some money. So I believe that's really unique because not really many games are doing that. But in our game, free-to-players can grind their way into play to earn and then get more and more NFTs just by playing the game. If you are a great player, if you earn some good XP and you're in the leaderboard, you can actually get the drop of the tokens such as the DFL and gold, as well as the Generation Zero NFT. Is it possible to have multiple wallet addresses attached to one account or transfer to another wallet address? If the value of the Generation Zero goes up, I'd like to move them to ledger address. Yes, you can anytime move your assets to the different wallets, as well as you can have as many accounts as you wish, as many wallets you can connect to the DeFi land. How much gold will be created by the DFL team at the start? So it's actually, like, as I said, it will be in the proportion of the several hundred thousand worth of dollars, and to kind of put in the liquidity pool so people can trade the gold as well. How much gold is the egg? So everything will be the same basically, because we're gonna be updating the docs, but the thing is that the NFTs will be giving you not the eggs and milks anymore. It will be like just a visual, so they will give you milk, but it will be automatically translated into the gold. So it's basically like they give you the milk, but it's instantly sold for the gold in the game. So basically everything will be somewhat like the same. What about the X NFT mentioned in the docs? So as more mini games come out, the more NFTs will be coming out as well. For example, there comes out the X NFT, and you're gonna get the message that if you want to get X, like there will be somewhat drop, but also if you want to get X NFT, then you should sacrifice your fishing rod and just add those materials. For example, combine those, and you will be getting the X NFT. So whenever a new game comes out, we're gonna be coming out with these new NFTs as well. is it better to hold 10 epic NFT copies or 2 legendary NFTs? So it depends like what kind of attribute they have, but I do believe that 10 epic NFTs will be way, way better than 2 legendary NFTs. If you compare 3 to 2, I believe 2 legendaries will be better than 3 epics, but yeah, 10 are for sure better than 2 legendaries. Sorry. Any other burn mechanisms for DFL or gold, like what we did during the watering plant for P2 activities as well? So like the crafting, upgrading, renting, basically boosting and everything will be somewhat burning DFL as well as the gold. So yes, then more and more burning mechanics will be coming as well. I like to know what the produce are worth. So yeah, the things that you just copied are from the docs, and we will be updating the docs as well soon. But yes, so that everything will be translated into the gold, and the gold will be worth, like, it depends on the token price, what the daily active user is gonna be, how many of those gonna play, like how many active players per game we're gonna have. So it's kind of really hard to speculate with the price right now, but after several days of the play and earn starts, we're gonna be able to kind of see the exact number of what the price is. So how much you earn actually per game. So it's kind of really hard to say it right now. And requirements to get a crafting building or will it be randomized? So a crafting building will be somewhat dropped and somewhat will be sold. So we're gonna be giving more info about that later. If I have multiple fishing rod, which will each fishing rod have its own energy? Yes. Or will having multiple fishing rods me extra energy? So each one of them has its own energy. So it's kind of different from step N actually. So it's just like if you have like 5 fishing rods, they all have like 5 different energy bars. I think the game mechanics is very bad. With Genesis NFTs, will the NFT Gen 1, 2 produced in the future to be better than Genesis? If not, the players who own Genesis NFT are beginning are the winners. Yes, that's the case. Like Generation 0 should be way, way more valuable than Generation 1 or 2 or 3s, right? That's actually like, yes, that's the whole idea. The Generation 0s will have way better value and more use case and more utility because they are Generation 0. So it's not like Generation 1. So potentially Generation 1 can be like the old legendary and can be better than Generation 0, which has like all the common NFTs. But Generation 0 NFTs have like the use case that can be crafted multiple times and they can be used for the drops. So basically that's a good thing. I don't really see it as a bad thing. And I do believe that's a really, really amazing thing to kind of incentivize the Generation 0 holders. Will there be a mating feature where you get 2 pets and mate them to get an extra pet? Yes, the same for the fishing rods and the hunting guns and the harvesters, but instead of just mating, you will need to bring your harvester to the crafter and bring them resources as well. Like basically you will have to spend the gold and DFL, and basically it will buy like the metal, the wood and stuff like that, and it will create a new NFT from that as well. So it's something like the crafting, like the breeding. Can you elaborate on how you balance the rewards for active players versus the passive player, and how they already seem to favor animals compared to actually playing actively? So yeah, like the animals will have like more. It will be more costly and basically less rewarding than the active players, but it will be just really slightly. And the numbers are kind of really just a several percentage difference. But as well as it's kind of public beta testing, we're gonna be seeing and kind of optimizing the numbers going into the several weeks. So it's not like we're gonna be giving the final numbers in just 2 weeks, right? We will be testing and kind of seeing what kind of numbers we get from all those activities, and then we're gonna be tuning all those stuff. What about 4 or 5 epics versus 2 legendary NFTs? Well, it can be. It depends. Like actually, it depends on the level, right? If you have 4 epics with level 30s and 1 legendary with level 100, it's kind of different. So it's all about the level, to be honest. Maybe I can grow some catnip from my cat. Maybe in the future. if I fail to fish or hunt data, I will be losing money on repairs, right? Will it make sense not to use the NFT and wait for renting? Well, if you can rent your NFT, it still needs to get repaired. Whenever you use your NFT, it loses HP, so it should still be repaired. So the hunting, how it's gonna work, the fishing and hunting and everything will, even if you lose, you will still get a really small reward, but it will be like not really great reward. But we're not gonna be just giving completely zero reward for you. So if you get something slightly done, you still will be getting somewhat reward as well. Will the produce from the animals vary in the value since the animals are different in rarity? Yes. Will milk from the common cow be the same value milk from the rare cow? So no. Basically, please check the Medium, one of the most recent Medium articles. Can some of the mods actually link with all the different explanations of the attributes and how does actually level determine the rewards or energy? If actually one of the listeners or the mods can actually drop the link to the Hera, that will be really great. So yeah, actually, the more high level NFT you have, the better earnings and the more better energy and everything you will be getting. Will renting out of your NFT be sooner after the release of Play to Earn? I believe after Play to Earn it will be followed by the marketplace and then the renting. So I believe it will be like several weeks difference between Play to Earn starts and then the renting comes out. It might be essential to give new players a chance to earn without having. Basically that's about the free to play game for free, and if you get up in the leaderboards at the end of the season, then you get incentivized with the Gen Zeros. Nice work, guys. Out of interest, was the 250 Gen Zero distributing to the top testers grown by seed? So we have grown 190 Gen Zeros, and rest will be swept from the floor. So we're gonna be sweeping at least 60 NFTs. So because the reason why we have 190 is that we had to place the seeds in different tiers to test everything, as well as we had to kind of burn some of the seeds while we were testing. So we have 190 Gen Zeros, and the rest will be swept. Can an animal die or rot? No, it actually will not be dying or breaking because it's too brutal. Even though it will be great for the game mechanics, for now, though, Generation 0 NFTs won't be breaking or dying. But maybe other than Generation 0s, maybe they will. But nothing planned for now. Can the properties of the NFTs be combined? Yes. That will be after the NFT marketplace, NFT renting, I believe. And when will the FL market open? I believe our own marketplace will be coming in something like. It's super hard to kind of speculate with the time of the audit, but I can say it can be in a week, it can be in 3 weeks. It depends on the audit. Do we level up all NFT attributes together or select a specific attribute to level up? You select a specific attribute you want to level up, but you can level up several attributes at the same time. Going from Gen 0 to Gen 1 and 2s all the way to Gen 5, what is the primary difference between the gen levels? So the cost of the crafting and also the amount of crafting they can do to reproduce the new NFTs, and also there will be like whenever you come, so also like those generations won't be able to earn like the drops that Generation Zeros have. But like the legendary maxing and everything, I believe will be staying the same. Could you repeat what number would get prizes for the seasons? So we have decided yet, but we're not gonna announce the exact numbers before the drop is already done. So I believe it will be. We're gonna be saying all that in 2 weeks. For crafting NFT, will the attributes of the parent animals or equipments affect? Yes, indeed. Like if you come basically, for example, if your fishing rod has legendary hook and you craft a new one, with enough resources, like you will have like 20% the chance that it gets the legendary, 30% chance it's an epic one, and like this. So we those are just the dummy numbers I just said, but yes, indeed it will be affecting it. Do you need 2 animals to breed a Gen 1 animal? For the breeding, I believe yes, but for the crafting, fishing rods, hunting guns, and everything, you will just need 1 and the resources in the blueprint. When we level up equipment, will we be giving points to allocate to each attribute? So actually, it's different from Step N, because in Step N you have the level of your sneakers, but in default and the level has the every individual attribute. So whenever you are leveling up, you are actually leveling up your own single attribute. So for example, the hook or body or float. So basically, you will have to level up one by one. So it's not like you level up the entire NFT. When does the Radium giveaway conclude? I believe today, but like we should ask the Radium team, because like we are just waiting for them. It means that Generation Zeros can make NFTs infinitely and get yes, but as more NFTs you make, the more and more expensive it's gonna be to create new NFTs. So let's say if you create 10 new NFTs, then you will have to wait for you will have to wait more time as well for the creating new one. Also, you will have to pay more, and it will be growing exponentially. Do they need to be the same type of animal, or can my duck and chicken make it happen? No, I believe it actually should be the same type. Or maybe, I'm not, so we have not actually talked about that, but just kind of came to my mind that maybe you, no, it's kind of weird. I saw that maybe you breed cow and duck, and you have like 50 chance it's gonna be cow, or 50 chance it's gonna be the duck. But yeah, it's gonna kind of weird. So I believe we're gonna be sticking to this same class of the animals. I wish the game was a little easier. Well, it's gonna be fairly easy. I do believe it will be easy. So I need to buy a new animal for breeding animals of same type. Yes. Will we be when will be Plate 1 released? In just 3 minutes. Just count to 3 minutes and it's gonna be released. I was thinking if the game will be a bit easier, let's enjoy and have fun. Yeah, I do believe it's kind of easy. If you just want to play, it will be really easy. If you want to maximize your rewards and kind of calculate all the different stuff, it will be somewhat kind of calculative, so you can actually think about that. But for just to play and just earn some DFL and the goal, it will be fairly easy. Anyone remember Cow and Chicken cartoon? Cat Dog. Yeah, I do remember that. Can we upgrade a common feature to uncommon feature in the game? No. So you cannot change the rarity, but you can change the level. So you cannot upgrade your NFT so you cannot change the rarity. Instead of owning, actually what gonna be that you will be able in the future to combine like 3 different NFTs, and you will have like a greater chance that it will be like way better NFT coming out of those 3. So you forge 3 different ones in 4 different NFTs into the one NFT, and it's gonna be like having better attributes than those 3. Actually, I just actually trolled, but I said that it will be coming in 3 minutes, but no, I just actually just had it was just as an April Fool's, but it will be coming in somewhat in 2 weeks. Instead of owning 2 animals, can we make a simple by making some kind of animal available at vet building for breeding? Just a suggestion. Yeah, I believe they can be like the renting for breeding kind of system as well. But yeah, let's see. I think the Binance list is very necessary. So I believe like people don't really kind of understand how does the listing work. So it's not there is no way Binance gonna list us. The reason why Stepan got listed on the Binance is that they since the beginning had a deal with them, and that's great. Like I'm not saying it's good, bad or anything. But that's actually how it works. Since the beginning, they had a launchpad going with them. and it's there. We're in the partnership with the Binance and everything. So right now, for us, getting listing on the Binance is, to be honest, impossible at this moment. The way to get listed on the Binance for us right now is to grind our way up with the market cap and everything, and also get our thing, get our daily volume of traded DFL pretty high, so that the exchanges become more and more interested. And then before Binance, we should get on the OKX and KuCoin, and I believe afterwards the Binance is the next. But before that, just getting on the Binance is basically not possible. If I am a normal Gen 0 NFT, can I upgrade it to go to legendary NFT? No, you cannot change the rarity of your NFT. There has been some issues with lag for a lot of players, even us with rigs for AAA games experience lag. Are you working to address it? I'm not sure if it's kind of recent problem, but the problem with the web games is that the Google Chrome and everything is kind of limiting the usage of the basically of the RAM as well as the graphics card and everything. So we have the Valorant game actually really heavily optimized, but there's just basically the problem of the web browsers that can actually don't really allow to kind of get the resource needed. But yes, we're gonna be even more optimizing all those stuff, and if it's like the recent problem, we're gonna be looking into that as well. But if you just look at the portals and everything, all the games as well on the web, it just lags. Like the web games is not really a great thing if it's not natively built for the web. But with the mobile and the desktop versions of the apps, I believe it will be way better going. I strongly believe they will list us. GameFi is no longer as hot as before. The current hot trend is move to earn. No, we are not going for move to earn or anything right now. Our game is not the move to earn game at all. So we can combine 3 generation zeros, all common NFTs, to create a single gen zero with better rarity than the burned ones. Yes. When will breeding be available, and will be able different cost of multiple breedings? So more you breed, the more and more expensive it will get. Like for the same for the crafting. So I believe it will be available after the renting system comes out. Are all blueprints of the same quality of the animals? Item rarity will already be determined at that point. So I do believe that there will be some like different. All the blueprints will be the same, but like you will need different kind of amounts for different kind of NFTs. So for example, for the legendary fishing hook, then you will need like 10 blueprints, for example, and for common one you might need 1, and so on. I just realized DeFi land is listed on the Bybit. So actually we're one of the first Solana projects to be listed on the Bybit. We're there. It's not like much of utility there, but not much of the liquidity there, but it will be more and more coming. If a lot of people will take the gold reward and turn them to USDC, for example, the gold price will drop. Will you intervene to keep the rewards worth it? No, we're not gonna be going in and buying that with our own money. That's for sure. But what we can do is that we're making sure that people not go out and just spend the money, just basically turn that to the USDC. But we're trying to incentivize them to use them in the game. Just try to upgrade the NFTs, craft new ones, create new ones. Basically use that for the repairs and everything. So I believe that's how it's gonna work. That's why hopefully people will be keeping their money in DeFi land itself and not just kind of transferring that to USDC. I thought farmers need insects, beetle, ladybugs to protect their plants. Basically, ladybug is here to kind of report all the bugs that there is. Is the DeFi land account on OpenSea legit? I do believe that right now, no. So it's not us right now, but we do have OpenSea something coming, so we're gonna announce that as well soon with some really good teaser. But yes. Will there be features like gems or any other features to boost a particular feature of the game? Yes. So there will be like the gems, as well as there will be some kind of boosters to kind of you buy in the market to kind of have like more earnings. And also you will be able to boost your energy restoration time as well as the upgrading time as well. So all those stuff will be coming step by step. But yeah, for now it's at the beginning of the game. It won't be. There will be no gems. I was in my bath and literally jumped out of it when you said P2 is in a few minutes. Then you said April Fools, and I can't get back to the weather is gone. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But you should have been prepared for the April Fools, as it's kind of April 1st. But I feel sad for the water that the water is gone. Listening to the Irvin while in the come on, guys. Monetize this. At what level can I start mating my animals? So I do believe when the crafting comes out, the basically the crafting and breeding, basically those are the two different things, but the same mechanics. I do believe there's gonna be requirement of level 10 at least, but that might change. We're gonna be announcing that once the NFT comes out. I mean, like an NFT breeding and the crafting comes out. Will there be the cooldown each time you transfer the NFT? No, there will be no cooldowns. But yeah, there will be no cooldowns, I do believe. Let's give away 10,000 DFL again. Did you mute? I believe not. Yeah. Why 10k? Everyone said 50k today. April Fools. Yeah, better make 20 giveaway. So I would love to give away like 20, 50, 100 people, but it's so much pain to just collect the wallet addresses and transfer to one by one. So it's kind of not really worth our time. Could DeFi endgame be developed to esports in the future? So as more games will be there, and we transfer to like the Super Smash Brothers or Mario Party kind of style, potentially yes. When merch, so actually the merch is in the works, and we're gonna be hopefully dropping some kind of ideas soon. How many times can I breed with a particular pet? Also, does the cost of breeding increase the more I breed the animal? Yes. And the crafting amount per your pet or Generation 0 NFT will be unlimited, but it will be getting also expensive and expensive. But yes, for other generations, yes, they will be limited. For example, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3, it will have less and less counts for the breeding. I believe like lore statue will be coming in several weeks. So we have some ideas. We talked with the lore, and I do believe that we have some kind of ideas to work on. Just give me all DFL, I'll give it to the rest so that you don't worry. That's a good idea. I need a hoodie to prepare for crypto winter. Free merch for top 100 leaderboard? Maybe. Let's say I have only one cat. Will there be another way to get another one without buying it? So yeah, I do believe there will be some kind of feature for the rent for breeding. But yeah. But yeah, as I said, like if you let your cat go one adventure, maybe potentially it can bring another NFT as well in the future. What does PvP mean when our game is in farm? PvP is like you compete with other farmers, other players for the fishing, for the hunting, for the racing and harvester game and everything like that. When team contest DFL sent out. So the first DFL contest was already sent out, and the next one will be sent out once it's finished. I want a DFL baseball cap and merch. I believe like we're gonna be coming with the caps, hoodies, T-shirts. I believe like the cups as well. And yeah, we're gonna be sharing all those stuff. But yeah, no merch right now. Are all the NFTs that are available on Magic right now Genesis NFTs? Yes, all of them are Genesis NFTs right now. Are blueprints also NFTs that can be traded be in-game marketplace? Yes. Will there be features like the gift boxes? Yes. Public testing reward up to which rank? There is no info about that. We're not gonna be saying before we actually drop already some prizes. Can we buy merch with DFL? Yes. I wear the DFL gear with the pride. Appreciate that, sir. Free merch for 10 gen top 10 Gen Ditto holders. Oh, you mean like for 10 Gen Ditto holders? Maybe. DFL coffee mug for these AMAs. Yeah, that could be good. Solana merch is nice. Maybe a collab. So yeah, we're gonna be actually reaching out with Solana team and gonna see who they are using as a manufacturer. So maybe we're gonna be going for that. Pet customs. Maybe you get like your Generation Zero NFT custom to wear for the Halloween. Will DFL be the governance token on the game or another token which will be created? Yeah, DFL will be for the governance and the staking also, and like other several utilities as well. Will I be able to upgrade NFTs before the crafting building is available? Yes. Upgrading will be coming since the beginning. Does playing now affect your earnings when its official launch happens? No. Yeah, for now you can just get known to the game with tails, of course. That's a nice dog cat costume. It's like the talking ban. Yes. Sorry, missed a little of the beginning. To clarify, to breed animals, do you need to Gen 0 NFTs the same animal? Yes. Any NPCs coming soon? Not soon, but yes. Need a cat one. Will there be an area for the other animals to walk around, like the ones you showed for the dogs? Yeah, there will be somewhat like their houses. So yeah, the people, I mean, like not the people, but animals will be able to walk out in the village. Is there a chance to get the blueprint for the minigames? Yes, that's like how you get the blueprints as well. Appreciate that, sir. I see several people typing. We are too slow. Or am I too fast? Let's see. Thanks to the DFL team. Appreciate that a lot. Other different blueprints for guns and roads. I believe it will be the same for now, but maybe for the future we're gonna be changing that. But for now it's gonna be the same blueprint. 3 fast, 5 chat. How will we earn those? Whenever you play the game, you will have a slight chance to get the drop for the blueprint. I can't wait for the launch. Appreciate that a lot, sir. How much time does each season last? I believe it will be like 50 days, like something like two months. But yeah, first season will be something like 2 months. When dead jokes? Soon. Can we have Space Invaders in addition to Pac-Man? Yeah, it could be. Shall we begin prayers for the FL gods? Yeah, maybe that's gonna be a good time. Any minigame can drop the blueprint as well, some DFL as well the gold. Grinding the leaderboard got me through the bear market, not sold anything and focused on playing. High rewards for the grinders. Yeah, I believe like the grinders will be incentivized with the gold, so I believe that's gonna be good thing. So we actually talked to his like near team as well as the Polygon team and Avalanche team. So we're actually the decision making process. Where should we start building? So we're gonna see which one makes the most sense. Is the chance for the blueprint drop higher when playing with a better NFT? Yes. With the NFT with the attribute that has like which is linked to the earning. Could you make an option for us to play Pac-Man anytime rather than just at the loading screen on updates? Yeah, I do believe we're gonna be creating somewhat like the game house, like where if you have that NFT, then you have like bunch of flash mini games to play around. what is the value of DFL in relation to the game? Actually, missed the one question. How soon would we see the blueprints and how soon the breeding our pets? So blueprints, I believe we're gonna be starting even since the beginning, but the breeding will be like at least a month and a half period wait. I mean achievements that, oh yeah, what is the value of DFL? So DFL is actually used for, it's used such as the governance currency, staking currency, but in the game it's gonna be used for as a gem for some kind of style. For example, whenever you need to boost some stuff, whenever you are upgrading for level 10, level 20, level 30, something like that, you will also need DFL. The in-game marketplace is going to be happening in DFL. So like there will be some different use cases for DFL that way. I mean achievements that take days or weeks to achieve. Yes, I believe we're going to be getting some more new achievements as well with like really high requirements. Then all the blueprints will go to the legendary holders. No, it's not like that. It will be like slightly better chance to have more chance to drop, but like it's not like gonna be like huge difference. I will give this to the team when we move to the ADA. It's handle me DeFi land. Thanks, but I'm not sure when when it's gonna happen. Will other animals be added to the game, like pigs and sheep and etc.? Yeah, I believe we're gonna be adding some more and more after some time. I bought a 5k euro PC just to play this game, and this is no longer a snail, more like a rocket. Yeah, 5k PC, 5k euro PC is like a huge amount of money, I believe. And congrats, sir, I guess. Item crafting will be released before animal breeding or simultaneously. I believe it will be simultaneously released. When pet rock? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But if you don't know, there is a Petrock capital, which is like the Petrock capital was. It's like the one of the Asian funds out there. Is there anywhere we can see the total minted Gen Zero NFTs? No, there are like 20,000 Gen Zeros. DFL can go back to 40 cents. Well, I do believe so. But yeah, we have a lot of to prove for that, and we are here to just build all the time. Any tips for fishing? I keep catching the moldy bots. So just wait some time. It will be basically we're gonna be getting better mechanics, and it will be easier to catch some fish. So yeah, you just will need to wait some time, just for the next update. But before that, just try to hit not the blue spots, but just the orange spots as well. It's a giveaway time. Maybe. Maybe it's time for the giveaway. But there are some people typing still, so let's wait for that.